Alrighty, Slappers, we got a big one here tonight. Our quarterfinal matchup, our second of our four, going to be taking place here down at the Cynical in Columbus, Ohio. It's going to be a great one, going to be a fun one that you're not going to want to miss, and one that will be cemented in the history books forever. Winner of this matchup goes on to play the Pittsburgh Vipers. One of these two teams have done it before. We'll see if they can do it again, but first they got to get over their opposition that faces them up across the dime. Rocky Bo, the captain of the Colorado Cobras, looks to take Doug and Crusade even farther in the playoffs as they take on Lemon Bond, captaining the Clappers alongside Panarin and Flabbergas, pulling their weight respectively. Derek also playing a few matches. We'll get into that in a few minutes. But both these players, all six of the players that are going to be on the ice tonight, high caliber players, been in SPL for quite a long time, and ones that are noteworthy across the board. But yeah, Tyrant K, Derek, kind of the substitutions. Odds are they're not going to be playing here tonight. So, unfortunately, probably not going to see them. Derek's been a long-time community member here in SPL. Tyrant K also, I think both of their histories are about the same length. Derek might be a little bit longer, but they date all the way back to the original Slapshot game back a few years ago. But we'll see what happens. Rocky Boat, Doug, and Crusade. My pick for the starting three for the Colorado Cobras, Lemon Bond, Panarin, Flabbergas, the starting three for my pick of the Columbus Clappers. Nobody on this board is solidified yet. I'll wait and give you the solid evidence as they come into the lobby, but those are my top six. I think they're going to be the ones on the ice, and I think those are going to be the difference makers here tonight as well. But last time these teams met up, they met twice in the regular season. Both times came out the same way. That's a lie. Columbus Clappers really got under the hood, really figured out what the engine problem was there in the first half of the season. Week number one was a rough one. They lost to the Colorado Cobras 4-2 the first time they met up. It was a shot fest and a possession time game that was heavily in favor of the Colorado Cobras. 2 goals, the difference on that matchup, and Clappers played a very heavy defensive game. Weren't able to come out on top, but the game two later on, a few weeks later, they got down to business. They got a 10-goal difference. They found a mercy rule in their favor here this season against the Colorado Cobras in Game 2. Everybody in the Pro Division plays each other twice, if you don't remember me talking about that. If this is your first time tuning into the broadcast, everybody in the Pro Division plays everybody twice. The top 8 make playoffs, and we're taking a look at the 4th and 5th seed here tonight. But yeah, Colorado Cobras 1, Columbus Clappers 11, and I think it's going to be an all offense, all gas, no breaks kind of game. But of course, we got our 2 defensemen down there on the ice, and I think it's going to be a very noteworthy matchup regardless. Doug and Panarin, top 3 in the Pro Division in terms of goals. Floppafish was number 4. He was playing tonight against the against the New Jersey Noobs for their spot to stay in Pro. That's happening over on Cape's channel. Make sure to go check that out while we get this one warmed up. But we still got another 8 minutes until the drop of this puck, so you got plenty of time to burn, plenty of time to go get a drink of your choosing, and we'll be here and ready for you whenever that comes to be. But yeah, last time these two teams met up, there was a statement made from the Columbus Clappers. We'll see if the Colorado Cobras have an answer for it. It's a best of 3 tonight. We're going to see 3 matches between these two teams. We could be here for an hour and a half or more if that does go all 3 games in all legs of the race here tonight. But as for time to decide, we'll see if it comes to be. Last night, Ontario Outliers played the Ocean City Tsunamis. That one went all 3 games. That one was fun. That one was a great series. Best one I've seen so far in the postseason. But we'll have to wait and see if this one does go the same mileage. If it does, we'll be here to take a record of it every step of the way on the SPL network. But this is the team stats through the regular season. Columbus Clappers on the top, Colorado Cobras on the bottom. Rocky Bo leading the way of the goals column, and he's really produced on the offensive side of the puck. Doug really pulling it home back on the defensive side. 100 saves on the season. Could have been a Stonewall. He was 1 save away from beating out Wendy's Cashier for that saves column. Wendy's Cashier had 101 saves. Doug had 100, and Panarin from the Columbus Clappers had 94. That's a top 3 in the saves department in the Pro Division. Not sure how they match up against the league, but that's how they match up against the Pro Division. Flabbergas really pulling it out on the offensive side for the Columbus Clappers. 38 goals on his 61 points in the regular season. He's going to be my player to watch for the Columbus Clappers. Of course, all 3 players on the Clappers side are solid players. Lemon Bond notoriously was the Toronto Penguins 3. He can play at any side of the puck. He can fit into any hole that this team possibly has. Keep your eyes on Lemon Bun. And then, of course, you know, Panarin, also a guy you want to keep your eye on. There's only 6 players on the ice. It's not too hard to do, but Panarin going to be heading it home between the pipes here tonight. He's going to be playing the 3 for the Columbus Clappers. If you're not sure what I mean by that, in 3v3 Slapshot, there's 3 positions that are primarily used to determine who plays where. There's the 1, that's your striker, that's your Rocky Bow, that's your Flappagas. They normally head the goals column and don't have a lot of possession time to show for it. Your 2 is your midfielder. He plays the face-off dot, He's your neutral zone guy. He likes to clog it up. He normally has the best turnover ratio, or sometimes even the worst. It's hard to say. Everybody's got a different way of playing the 2 position, but notoriously, he fills in the gap on defense. He fills in the gap on offense. He rotates where he's needed to. He's your utility player. And then your 3 is your defenseman, your goaltender. He's your best puck handler. If you make a mistake as a 3, it's detrimental. That's a goal against. But if you make a mistake as a 1 or a 2, your 3's there to back you up. So you want your most solid player back there in your defensive role. That's your Panarin. That's your Doug. And we're going to be seeing them take to the ice here in a few seconds. Of course, Crusade also playing quite a handsome amount of games, being filled in whenever he wasn't here. Tyrant K stepped into the role quite nicely, only playing 3 games, finding 16 points because of it. Probably not going to see him tonight, but if we do, he will be welcome. His name will be Owen. He's looking to transfer his title along, but everyone knows him as Tyrant K, so I'll address him as such. Until, you know, the new generation of players come into town and kind of take over. But it's going to be a tight one, going to be a hard one. We got 3 periods each game in a best of 3. We got a total of 9 periods to be played, all of them being 5 minutes each. We'll see if it stays that way. We'll see how long these 2 teams will take to find a victor. First team to claim 2 victories tonight. We'll be moving on into the next round to play the Pittsburgh Vipers up in the professional playoff of season number 5. It's going to be a tight one, going to be a tough one. All the games on your screen are best of 3, except for the championship series, which is a best of 5. Pittsburgh Vipers taking a 2-0 sweep over the Yosemite Grizzlies there on the top left of your screen. This is our second quarterfinal matchup, taking place here in mere moments. 4 minutes to burn, still on the clock. Columbus Clappers finishing the season off in 4th place, taking on the 5th seed, the Colorado Cobras. Of course, on the top right of your screen, we also have the Maui Monkeys, the 2nd seed, taking on the Orlando Otters from 7th. And Plymouth Plague, the defending champions, looking to take on the Typhoons, which are Typhoons, I think, were 6th seed, and the Plague were 3rd seed. But it's going to be a tight one, going to be a hard fight. I'm excited for this playoff tree. It's one of the most, I think, one of the most interesting playoff trees we've had in a while. Last season, Plymouth Plague were 7th place. They won the championship, so they're trying to complete this trifecta of awesome as they get this one down on the ice and make it a little bit more personal and close. But they're taking on the Typhoons. Typhoons, of course, having Yager on their team, the Rookie of the Year, as some have called him. And we'll see how he does against some of SPL's finest there whenever they play their matchup tomorrow. I believe it's at 8:30 again. The Plague and the Typhoons are set to rock down at the Thunderdome. That'll be here on the SPL network if the weather permits. Last time I said that, I got hit with 40-mile-an-hour winds and it knocked my power out. So if weather permits, we'll watch the Plague and the Typhoons battle it out down at Center Ice. But for now, we got our bottom left. We got to see who's making it into the semifinals against the Pittsburgh Vipers. First team to claim 2 victories tonight gets that seat at the round table, and we'll just have to wait and see who's it going to be. Is it going to be the Clappers? Is it going to be the Cobras? It's going to be a tough fight nonetheless. Here's how the standings ended in the Pro Division of season number 5. Pittsburgh Vipers finishing 1st place, losing twice in regulation, once in overtime, winning 15 total on the regular season. One of those losses are to the Columbus Clappers. Columbus Clappers, last time they met up, took a 9-7 victory over the Pittsburgh Vipers. That was casted on my channel, the SPL Network. You want to go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on the Archives channel. You just got to take a look through it. It's February 28th. If you want to go dig that one up, you're welcome to. But it was a very close match between the Vipers and the Clappers. Of course, Flappagas 5 goals, Lemon Bun with 4. Panarin, of course, heading home that saves column, having a total of 9 out of the 11. And for the Pittsburgh Vipers, everybody on their roster played. Milk had 3 goals, Henry with 3 goals, Christian with a single one, and Eli, not a whole lot of stats, only played for a few minutes in that matchup, so he doesn't really have a whole lot to show for it in terms of an entire game's worth of stats. But Henry, 5 out of the 6 saves, also noteworthy stat there. Pittsburgh likes to shoot, so whichever team's going to be playing against them, whether it's the Cobras, whether it's the Clappers, they're going to be in for a defensive fight for their season. One of these 2 teams going home early in this postseason, and they'll try again next time. one of these teams moving on to look for the Irvion Trophy. It's going to be tight, going to be tough, and one that's going to be difficult to overcome. But Columbus Clappers finishing the season off 11-7, no overtime losses there. But the Colorado Cobras going 8-1, right there at the 500 mark, losing once in overtime, giving them that extra point in the points column, making it a total of 17 instead of 16. The way you're awarded points on the standings, a win gets you 2 points, a loss in regulation awards you nothing, but a loss in overtime gives you a singular point, just like the NHL. And yeah. But it's going to be interesting. I have no idea who's going to win. I'm not a betting man for a very good reason, and tonight is going to be case in point of that one. Columbus Clappers will be defending the right side of your screen in their navy blue. Colorado Cobras on your left side in their native yellow. But yeah, if you're new to SPL, you have no idea what I'm talking about Pro Division. Here's the 4 main divisions of the league. We start up at the top. We're looking at the pro matches. The top 8 have been decided at the end of the regular season. As we look forward to the postseason, Pro Division will be playing playoffs. The bottom 2 go into a relegation series against the top 4 of Challenger. Of course, Challenger and Pro Division, both of them having 10 teams in one conference. Everybody plays everybody twice for a total of 18 games played. Drop down into the intermediate division. We have 2 conferences with 7 teams in each conference. You play everybody inside of your division 2 times for a total of 12 games. And then you also play everyone outside of your division for 7 extra games. You only play them once. And then, so at the end of those 19 regular season matchups, we have the top 3 of each conference make it into the Challenger Promotional Series, where they play against the bottom 4 of the purple jerseys on the ice. Open division, a little bit different as well. 2 conferences with 14 teams. You play everybody 1 time for 2 games per week in our 6-week regular season. So it lightens the load a little bit compared to the intermediate, Challenger, and the Pro Divisions. 3 matches per week. We try to give them a little bit of extra leeway since they are the new teams. They're getting to know the game with their friends, and they're trying to find their jive in the league. So they got a little bit more of a relaxed schedule. But that's the main gist of it. Happening right now, I think the O-Tangs are still playing the Noobs. This is what that promotional series looks like for the boys trying to get into pro. New Jersey Noobs taking away past the Ottawa Orbit, taking that 2-game sweep into their back pocket. They are playing tonight on Capes Channel. West Virginia Orangutans trying to defend their pro spot. On the flip side of the coin, Ontario Outliers, Ocean City Tsunamis last night on the SPL network went all 3 games. Tsunamis were able to pull it out, and they have their seat against the Los Angeles Comets. Comets were 9th place in the Pro Division. West Virginia was 10th place in the Pro Division, and so they got to battle it out with the upper seeds of the Challenger. But once again, here's the Challenger Promotional Series. This is how we seeded it, and yeah, Northern Hills Voodoo able to get that bye past the Dover Dogwoofers in the Challenger Division. Since the Dover Dogwoofers disbanded in the regular season, they did not get to play in playoffs, and they will be considered an intermediate team next season if they do want to come back. But nonetheless, Syracuse Scorpions knocked down into IM by the Delmarva Dandy Popes a few days ago. They took that series and ran with it. They finally broke that playoff curse, and now they're sitting in Challenger pretty comfortably. Napoli Neapolitans able to march past the Charlotte Wildcats, not pictured on this screen, but they will be playing against the Midwest Monarchs whenever they find time to do that. And then the Boston Baked Beans looking to defend their spot against the Pittsburgh Pythons, also known as the Pennsylvania Pythons, here tonight. I think it takes place at 9 o'clock. I won't be able to cast that as I will be still doing this series, but that's how it works in Mafia. Of course, I am promos really quickly before we get this one underway. Take a screenshot of this if you want to see it. Take a look into it. Austin Alligators playing the Michigan Mafia also at 9 o'clock, I think, tonight. I don't know. It's not on the website. I heard rumors. That's what I heard. But, yeah, we got all 6 parties in the lobby. 4 out of the 6 are ready to rock. And, yeah, once again, these are the last two times these 2 teams met up. First time, Columbus Clappers were still trying to find their mojo, and so they took a loss 4-2 in Colorado. Then we took a turn into Columbus, where they found a mercy roll in their favor, and those games were played with the same rosters on the ice. If you don't believe me, go check it yourself. But a lot of development has been made from the Columbus Clappers, looking to be a dark horse this season, and we'll have to see if they can. I saw somebody ask me if I'm doing West. If they update the website, I will cast West games. They just got to update the website. I haven't seen one game on the website from West, so roll with it. But yeah, there was one game on the roster for tonight before I mentioned anything to any of the captains, and I still think there's only this game on the website. But yeah, we'll have to see how it leans with it, rocks with it. We got all 6 parties ready to rock. We got all 6 parties ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice Colorado, Columbus, a battle for the semifinal spot against the Pittsburgh Vipers taking place here and now. And the puck is dropped and the game is on and time is ticking. This one's taken out by Panarin. He's looking to get this one started on the right foot to the top side, out to Lemonbond, shuffled back over to Panarin. Panarin with a long distance shot, scores! And that opens up the goals column for the boys in blue. An early shot, an early reward, and an early lead for the Columbus Clappers. Not wasting any time off the clock. They want this first game in the bag. Panarin breaks free. Nice shot, but a better block there by Rockybo. Here's Rockybo with it now, looking to break this one out of the defensive end. To the near side. Tries to get a step on Flabbergas. Fans on that one. Rockybo back checks and keeps that one alive for the Cobras. A shot off the brow of Flabbergas, finding its way back over to Doug. Doug not able to take the puck with him on the journey, as Flabbergas will fight this one free for the Clappers down in the corner, down to the near side. I think the players are feeling a bit of lag. Maybe they're feeling the postseason jitters. Good shot by Panarin. Panarin's a long bomber. He's a sniper from downtown. If the net's open, he's going to try to take it. So Colorado's going to have to pay mind to that one here tonight. Here's Lemonbond breaking this one out, looking for the forehand shuffle, not able to get that one off from Crusade. Good shot, but a better save by Panarin, tending the net as he always does. Panarin trying to get around Rockybo, pops out one loose. Rockybo here with it now with the backhand sends out to no man's land. Panarin picks out one up, tries to pocket this one down the near side as he gets this one moved down the boards. He's going to keep this one under his backhand, but Crusade able to pop that one loose over to Doug. Doug topside to Crusade. Crusade with a bank pass to himself, trying to get this one past that red line off the backhand, lost it at the point. Here's Panarin back in his defensive end for Columbus. Panarin playing with a bit of fire, looks for the top side, looks to get out of the defensive end. Crusade not making it easy for him as he takes it back the other way. Panarin trying to keep on his shot angle, successful in doing so far. Crusade, Doug, shot, nice save by Flabbergas. That one's popped out. Rockybo there with a backhand shuffle, finds Crusade, he walks it in, and we got ourselves a 1-1 ball game. A good shot, a good opportunity, and Crusade there to finish it off. Crusade looks for the near side lane with a good shot. That one careens wide of the cage. Rockybo, Panarin keeps this one down low for Columbus, finds a leak out to Flabbergas. Flabbergas through the neutral zone, stopped by Rockybo. Punched back over to Panarin. Panarin here with it now, looks at the top side of the ice for a little opportunity in his back pocket. Panarin, near side, fed out to Flabbergas. Flabbergas in the corner, forehand pass goes off, Rockybo, shot, scores! And Lemonbond in town, selling his wares for $1.50, and he's found a couple buyers for that one. A great feed by Flabbergas, finds the forehand of opportunity, and Lemonbond able to cement that one into the cage to get that 1-goal lead back. We do have a 10-goal mercy rule. If it does come to be again like it did in the regular season, we're calling it early and we'll move on to the next game, or we'll call it the series, whichever comes to be first. Doug looking to take this breakdown down to the near side. Lemonbond there playing the physical game, gives Panarin some time to breathe off the backhand, finds its way off Flabbergas. Doug back to the neutral zone. Here's Lemon shooting. Nice save by Doug. This one rocks its way down the near side, down the straight, looking for Crusade, but not able to make a connection. Panarin there playing the physical game, finds a little bit of step on Crusade to the top side wall. Panarin with a forehand rip goes off the body towards the cage, almost on, but not enough to make the money. Doug, Lemon shooting, going off Crusade. Crusade here with it now. Backhand into the corner. And a little bit of elbow room to work with. Flabbergas trying to eye him up. Not finding a whole lot of opportunity. Crusade looks to Doug on the top side. Panarin there playing physical with him. Able to get that puck back under his backhand. Doug with a nice touch. Nice save by Lemonbond, and he sends that one into the corner. Panarin takes this one down low in the defensive end. Crusade there trying to keep an eye on him through the fence. Off the backhand. Flabbergas retreating this one back into the defensive end. Cycled back out to Panarin. Panarin rockets that one over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas gets past Doug. Backhand shot wide of the cage. Here's Doug with it now off the near side. Flabbergas out to the point. Looks to return that one back down low into the offensive zone. Rockybo reading that one off the end wall. Takes this one back for the Colorado Cobras. Rockybo, backhand, forehand. Gets that step. Finds Doug. Nice control off the forehand. That one careens out into the far side slot. Flabbergas with a step. Shoot, scores off the top shelf. And the Clappers are up 3-1. A great shot and a great way to get that lead extended. Knocks the water bottle off, no respect for that. And here in the first, we got a 2-goal difference. And we'll try again. 1:22 remains. See how the rest of this one plays to the tune. Flabbergas with it now. Let's take this one out with a big shot, a big goal, and we got ourselves another Clapper mark on the tally board. 4-1. Flabbergas doing it all on the offensive side of the puck. And Rockybo thought he had enough of that one. Hugged the wrong post and Flabbergas made him pay. 111 remains in the first. 3 goals now the gap. Here's Panarin with it now. With a forehand shot down the near side boards, finds his way off to the hands of Doug. Doug with a minute remaining here in the first period of action. A good shot by Rockybo, just wide off the near side post by about 1.5 feet. Here's Panarin with it now, with 50 on the clock. Gets this one down over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas along the enemy goal line, takes his time, trickles this one down the near side post, but Doug able to sniff that one out and extinguish the flame of opportunity. Crusade to the point. Lemebon dangles past Doug. Doug with a little physical play. Gets that one back in his own reach. Crusade top side looks for Rockybo. Flabbergas here with a touch on this one for the Clappers. Sends that one back out for the Colorado zone. Doug here with a dump down. Panarin with control. Contested by Crusade in the far side corner. Panarin going to hold on to this one. Not a lot left needs to be said here in the first period of action. Colorado looking for one more goal. Clappers just looking to end this one off with a 3-goal difference on the board here in the first period of game number 1. Doug looking for one last opportunity here along the near side boards as he tries to get this one back to the backhand. Finds his way to Crusade with 5 on the clock. Forehand pass out to Doug. Doug along the blue line. Backhand shuffle. That one's controlled and out of the zone. It trickles out. And there's the horn signifying the end of the first. 1-4 is our score. Clappers so far in the lead. We'll see how long that takes to mark a change. Shots are about as what we would expect them to be. But both these teams looking to take this one back down to the ice. They're looking to get it done sooner rather than later, so I won't keep them waiting. All 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll. We're back down at the Cynical in Columbus, Ohio to get this one back underway. Vipers on the right, Cobras on the left. The puck is dropped and the second period is on. Down the near side, here's Flabbergas with it now. Colorado Cobras looking to start this one off with a little bit of steam in their engines. Of course, both these teams having significant defensive players. This one brought out of the zone. Here's Panarin out the other way with a 2-on-1, shooting off the near side over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas to the top side faceoff dot, brings it out to the point. Lemebon left alone with that one to the top side, rifles this one in. Looking to get this one deep. This one's sent over to Panarin. Panarin off Crusade from the hip to the point, bringing this one back down low is Rockybo. Rockybo looks to take this one down the near side with a forehand shuffle. Not able to get enough on that one to get it out of the defensive end. Rockybo staying on the passing lane, though. Takes this one out the other way with a nice dump in. Both these teams having defensive players that are of notable worthy. Doug was one save away from being the stone wall of the Pro Division, but he was just short to Wendy's cash here in first place. Panarin also on the ice here tonight. The top 3 of the saves column are evident, and we will see them time and time again here this afternoon. With a minute elapsing off the clock, nobody's registered a shot yet. Doug looks to take this one out and get this one underway. As this one's popped out loose back to him with a golden stick to the near side. Rockybo chasing after this one. Panarin with the first touch. Rockybo with body position. Crusade to the top side. Almost beaten out by Lemebon with a nice pass by Crusade. Nobody was there to punch it home in the slot. Scores! Rockybo from the near side point, and he cuts the lead down to 2. A great opportunity and a great deke there to get past Flabbergas at the point. He finds himself that goal at the end of the apple tree. Here's Panarin with it now. To the top side, a backhand shot goes wide of the cage. Doug here gets it out of the defensive end, finds Rockybo to help him along with that one. 3:27 remains here in the second. It's still 2-4. Doug shoots this one down low off the enemy end wall over to Rockybo. Rockybo shooting, goes off the cage and wide. Crusade, Rockybo goes off Lemebon over to Doug. Doug back defensively. A forehand pass out to Crusade. Crusade rifles that one back into his own defensive end. Said, I did not want any piece of that. Take it back. Rockybo to Doug. Doug in his own defensive end tries to get past Flabbergas. Flabbergas just harassing them on the back check here. Looks to the top side. Doug able to find Rockybo. Rockybo stopped by Panarin. Shuffles that one off the hip of Flabbergas into the offensive zone. Doug down the straight. Lemebon with a steal. Finds his way topside corner over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas with a fake out, trying to get past Doug. Able to do so. Gets a forehand opportunity to send out in front. Finds Panarin. Shoots. Scores! And we got ourselves a 5-2 ball game. The Clappers are not one to mess up on a shot attempt like that. Flabbergas for the second time tonight, feeding it out of that near side corner, finding another man to cement that one into the cage, and the Clappers get that 3-goal lead back intact. Rockybo looks top side for Colorado. Panarin out the other way, shoots, scores, and another goal into the twine. A long shot with a solid connection, and he's done that time and time again this season. He'll keep doing it from his own blue line. If the cage is open, he's not going to pass up on it. We're halfway through the matchup here in game number 1. It's 2-6 in Columbus. Crusade in the corner. Looks to the near side. Flabbergas taking the cross pass away. Lemon played that one really well. If you're new to the league, if you're new to Slapshot, go back and look at that one, see where they were positioned. They took down that offensive forecheck very well, but that one squeaks through the opposition. The Cobras back on the board, bringing it back to within 3. 3-6 is our score, and Rockybo able to shoot that one through the opposition and get that mark on the tally board. 2:06 remains in the second. It's 6-3 in Columbus. Doug back on the defensive end. Looks to start this one off on the right foot. Flabbergas out the other way. The pass out in front. Nice stop there by Rockybo, keeping that crease clean. Looks to start this one out for Colorado. Topside out to Doug. Doug pulls, shoots. Nice save by Panarin. This one sent out the other way. Rockybo here for the boys in yellow. Finds his way down over to Crusade. Crusade rifles that one topside. Looks out to the point. Doug goes over to Rockybo. Shoots. Hits the post off the near side and wide. Rockybo to Crusade. Crusade to the near side. Tries to tread that goal line. Panarin not having any of that one. Here's Doug with control. Looks for that cross crease pass. Goes off Flabbergas on that long distance shot into the corner. Rockybo, Panarin have a conversation in the corner. That one's dumped out by Panarin. 1:22 remains here in the second. Here's Crusade with it now. Crusade to Rockybo. Rockybo shooting. Nice save by Panarin. That one goes off Crusade, down low into the offensive zone for the Clappers. Goes off Doug out in front. Flabbergas pouncing on that one, but not able to find any meat on the bone. Doug, topside to Crusade. Crusade looking to chinko that one in for Rockybo, but Lemon has other plans. Shoots, scores, and another goal in the tally board. And the Clappers just throw another log on the bonfire, making it 7-3 in just the second period of Game 1. The 4-goal lead is back intact, and they're looking to grow it before the end of the regulation. Panarin with a bank pass to himself. Looks to get this one out of the defensive zone. Doug here. Flabbergas controlled back over to Doug. Doug with a long bomb. Not able to find any connection as Panarin severs it along the way. Panarin back in his own defensive end. Looks down to the near side with a forehand saucer. Not able to catch that one was Flabbergas. Here's Doug with it now for the Colorado Cobras. Looking to take this one down the near side boards. Flabbergas out the other way. Backhand shot hits the side of the cage and is unrewarded as that one goes for a drip into the drink. Rockybo not able to control that one. Panarin out the other way. Shuffles that one out to Flabbergas. Flabbergas off of Doug. Controls that one off the back end. Sends that one soaring out to Lemon. Not able to take it in stride. Crusade trying to get body position, but not able to converse with the server enough to take control of the puck. 10 seconds remain here in the second. 4 goals are the difference. Clappers on top right now. Lemon to the top side of Panarin. Panarin back on the back end. Shot saved, and that's going to do it for the second period of action. 7-3 at the end of 2. We got 2 in the books, 1 more to go. We'll see what these two teams can do here in the final period of regulation. Both teams wanting to get back on the ice here faster than I am ready to, but we're going to not make them wait. We're taking this one back down to the ice. Passes are 44-19. Possession time pretty even. We'll see how this third and final period of action transpires here in Game 1 of this best of 3 in the quarterfinals. Rockybo looking to take this one down the near side. Lemon has other plans. Rockybo back over to Doug. Doug to the top side of Crusade. Crusade at the enemy point, looking to take this one down with a nice shot off the backhand, but not one that was labeled for a goal. Lemon out the other way, 2-on-1 for the Clappers here. Rockybo with a nice back check, able to get back with a little bit of hustle in his back pocket. Dump out by Doug. Here's the Clappers with it now. Crusade with a nice check, able to pull that one topside out to Doug. Doug with a nice backhand shuffle off the near side and wide. Rockybo almost able to claim a victim there. Not quite an angle that he was willing to work with. Lemon top side, looking to bring this one into the slot. Nice shot, scores! Oh no, Doug had it! Oh, he had control of it, but just wasn't quite enough. The sprint wasn't in his back pocket, and that one goes across the goal line just enough to count. 8-3 for the Columbus Clappers here in game number 1, and we play on the tune of a 5-goal difference. Flabbergas driving on, off the forehand, hits Doug's hip. As Doug will take this one back down low. Doug last season was a challenger player. He played for the Midwest Monarchs, and after they left, Midwest had a very rough season in challenger here this time around. But Doug has really proven himself here this season. I think he's a very prominent player. If we bring back Rookie of the Year at the end of the season, he's one of the contestants that I would consider putting him up to contest Yager. I don't know if he could beat Yager, but he would be one of the boys on the board for that, as it's his first season in pro. And I think he's done a really good job so far. 3:38 remains here in the third. Flabbergas controlling off of Doug. Doug controlling the crease. Takes this one out the other way for a 2-on-1 for the Cobras. Forehand out to the top side. Rockybo pinches that one into the corner. Here's Panarin battling against Crusade out to the far side slot. Rockybo, Lemon Bond near side for the Clappers. Not able to get the step on Rockybo as he takes this one off the near side boards. Rockybo, the long distance shot hits the Clappers cage. Is not able to take that one away. Good stick battle between Crusade and Panarin. Panarin is the victor. Takes this one out. Goes off Flabbergas with a deflection shot. That one goes wide off the near side. Doug to Rockybo. Rockybo breaking out. Finds its way off of Crusade. Lemon Bond. Rockybo out at the point. Looking to bring this one back for the Cobras. Sings this one down over to Doug. Doug with a forehand shot. Goes off Crusade. Crusade trying to keep control out to Rockybo. Rockybo over to himself. Looks for the self pass. I thought he was sending that one back to Doug. Doug thought the same thing. We're both confused up here. Well, with 2:47 remaining in the third, a 5-goal lead is going to be difficult to come back from. The Columbus Clappers defense plays a lot like the Washington Capitals did. I don't know if they still do it, but a few years ago, they know you got 5 guys to go through to make a shot on target, and they played the neutral zone game well. Doug with a nice control, looking to take this one down low off the back end, stopped by Panarin. So he tries to get this one topside over to Rockybo. Rockybo backhand shot, scores, and that one somehow finds its way through. Has the eye of the tiger to get through the needle. We find ourselves a Colorado goal at the end of that one. I think Panarin and Lemon Bond interfered with each other a little bit too much with the sticks. And that one, I was going to call it a field goal, but Panarin beat me to it. 2:18 remains in the third. 4-8's now our score. Man. Crusade in the corner. Looks to get this one back on the board for the Cobras. They're not done yet. Flabbergas there with a nice save as this one trickles down to the far side and into the near. Crusade, Panarin converts down low behind the Clappers cage. Sends this one topside. Here's Doug with it now with the forehand pass out to Rockybo. Stopped by Panarin. Panarin chops out one against the body of Rockybo. Down the near side of the red line. Rockybo beats out that race. Crusade with a shuffle towards the cage. Nice save by Flabbergas. Keeps that one wide. Here's Flabbergas with it yet again to the top side of the ice. Banks that one off the boards. Rockybo steals it away into the near side corner. Rifles that one in. Here's Panarin to Flabbergas to Lemon Bond. Lemon off the backhand cycles that one down low. Behind the enemy trapezoid. Rockybo there waiting on the prow. Takes this one back for the boys in yellow. Off the forehand. Flabbergas gets a touch on that one. Disrupts that passing lane. Doug trying to fight for that one out at the blue line. Nice backhand shot into himself. An alley-oop and a good one. Holy cow. You won't be able to dime up another one on the chalkboard if you wanted to. I don't know if it was intentional, but a good recap there. And Flabbergas makes it 9-4. We got 1:18 remaining in regulation. The 5-goal lead is back intact, and it will be a difficult hill to climb. Cobras might just be looking to build a little momentum. They've gotten better as the game has gone on. Their passing game has gotten a lot tighter. Their positioning has also gotten a lot better to disrupt the passing game that the Clappers have. With a good shot, a better save by Crusade there to keep that one out of the cage. But as the game's gone on, the Cobras have definitely advance their game compared to the Clappers. Clappers just sticking to their game plan. What is winning them this game? They've stuck to it. They don't need to change it. But I'm sure they will talk about it during the intermission. Panarin showing us why he's the best stick handler of SPL. Topside out to Lemon. Lemon off the back end. Takes this one out. Flabbergas with a shot into the corner. I don't know if Panarin still plays mouse and keyboard or if he plays controller, but that stick handling said controller. That's all I'm going to say. 27 remains. He might play a hybrid. I'm not entirely sure about it, but I'll let you guys speculate and ask him yourself. Crusade, Panarin, taking this one down into the corner. Off the backhand, Crusade with a nice body on that one, and that one looks like we're just going to let this one leak out along the boards. Panarin looking to rag this one a little bit. The 5 goals on the board. Impossible at this point to come back from. Flabbergas controlling, taking this one out at the point, a backhand chip into the corner, finds Lemon Bond, and that is all she wrote. That's the last buzzer of game number 1, and the Clappers lead the series 1-0. A good series, a good effort from both sides of the ice. The Colorado Cobras did not come out on top this time, but that's the reason we have the best of 3. That's the reason we have 2 wins to take home the series. Clappers right now on top of that. They came out on top of the game. Very even matchup. The first period was a little bit lackluster from the Colorado side, but after a few minutes to get reaccustomed to the play style of the Clappers, they really started showing up in a big way. Doug, huge matchup, huge saves. 4 out of the 7 for the Clappers at 1:17 with the puck on his stick, the majority of his team. Of course, Panarin controlling the majority of the game. 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 shots, and 4 saves out of the 7. I think he was the player of the game. I'm calling Panarin out for the player of the game. We're going to see what happens here in game number 2. Both teams ready to rock. Both teams ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for 15 more minutes at least between the Clappers on the right and the Cobras on the left. The puck is dropped and game 2 is underway. with a nice long-distance shot. Panarin not able to find the cage or the target on that one. Rockyville able to leak that one back over to the Clappers' territory. Panarin off the backhand with a backhand rifle, scores! What a shot! Picks for the corner, and he found exactly that. A long shot from the blue line. He took that one down in personal. Doug thought he had the post hug, but it was not tight enough. 4:46 on the clock in the first period. 14 seconds elapsing into this second matchup between these two teams. We already found ourselves an icebreaker. Rockyville, near side out to Doug. Doug fumbles that one back. Flappagas, top side softly to Lemon Bond. Lemon Bond having to fight for this possession now. Up to Crusade. Crusade gets past Panarin, scores! And the Cobras back at tied, dead knotted here in the first period of action. 1-1 with the Clappers. A great shot, a great weight room, a great... he's been hitting the weights. You can see it in his stick battling. A very hard-fought match, and one that came from pure untapped physicality. Good shot, and Doug there with a better save to start us back off from the puck drop. Clappers looking to just rifle as many as they can on the cage. If you pepper the goaltender enough, eventually a few will squeak through. And if they play with that philosophy, I think they have this game in the bag. That's just my speculation, though. Lemon Bond off the backhand to the top side. I think 9 times out of 10 this season from the Pro Division. I haven't done like in-depth research on the Challenger, Intermediate, or Open Division, also the West Division. But from the Pro Division, 19 times out of 20, the team that shoots the most wins the game. Because if you don't shoot, you can't score. Crusade with a shot goes wide of the cage. Doug taking this one off Panarin. So I think if the Clappers shoot more, they'll end up winning. If the Cobras shoot more, I think they'll end up winning. That's just my general gist of what I've picked up this season. Doug with a huge save there brings this one back out to the top side corner. Flabbergas hounding him for the puck. Doug stopping up, looking to reset this one. Flabbergas takes out one for a touch or two. Goes off the far side with a long distance shot from Doug, only missing by about a cheeseburger length. Rockybo, top side. Panarin with control for the Clappers. Crusade contesting it as this one's shipped out to the neutral zone. Rockybo gets past two, shooting off the near side and wide. A good attempt at the least. Crusade, Doug shooting, goes off about the end of the cage. We got ourselves a 2-1 ball game. The Cobras take the lead for the first time tonight in a huge way. A shot labeled for the dome between the eyes of Lemon Bond, and he will remember that one here tonight as he goes into the hallway for concussion protocol. Doug looking to take this one back off the far side boards. Crusade trying to get a step on him. The Clappers playing a little bit more desperate, with a little bit more aggression on this back check. Looking to get that goal back. Rockybo not trying to give it to him easy as he takes it back on his own end wall. Looks at the top side for a forehand pass out to Crusade. Stolen by Panarin. A shot goes wide off a body. That one remains the same. Doug in his own corner. Looks at the top side to Crusade. Panarin there eyeing him up. Waiting for that pass to take place. A forehand shuffle down between the uprights. The Clappers back check is very... Oh, what a shot by Rockybo. It's 2 goals the difference now. The Cobras on the board 3 times so far in the first, and we haven't even had a lunch break. Flappagas looking to take this one down for the Clappers, looking to make up some lost ground here. With 2:18 on this first period clock, Lemon Bond looking to dangle out Rockybo. Rockybo getting the better side of him. Lemon Bond's physicality able to send that one back over to Panarin. Panarin with a long distance pass over to Flappagas. Scores! What a touch! What a handle on that one. Catches that one out of the orbit like he's Flex Armstrong. And wow, that's on his highlight reel. Stick it right on the fridge, Mom. 3-2 is the score. Clappers only down by 1. Doug to the near side. Rockybo continues that one north for the winter. Lemon Bond looks to the near side. Crusade off the backhand. Sends this one over to Rockybo. Back to the senders. Nice shot on that little give and go play. Not able to send that one on target. Panarin down low in his own defensive end off the backhand. Moves that one along the wall. Rockybo goes off Flappagas. Flappagas dangles. Shoots. Goes off Rockybo and wide. Here's Lemon Bond looking for that wraparound shot. Stopped by Crusade. Crusade will send this one down to the near side pocket. Finds his way back over to Doug. Doug, the former Monarch, the second place in the saves column here in the Pro Division. Looking to take this one out. Lemon Bond, forehand shot, scores! And that one comes back and ties us up like a hog in a rodeo. It's 3-3 at the Senecal in Columbus. A good forehand shot from the point, and one labeled right where you stick the stamp on the top right corner. And with 1:22 remaining in the first, we're tied. Panarin looks to the near side, off the back end with a shot labeled for the corner. Doug there answering every question you could possibly have about it. Crusade out the other way, back in forehand, sent over to Rakibo. Shot saved by Panarin. That one's leaked out to the neutral zone. Doug looking to get this one back in the wheelhouse. Flabbergas, Panarin for the Clappers, taking this one out with a minute remaining here in the first period of game number 2. Lemon Bond to the top side. Off the back end, blue line to blue line. Flabbergas with a shot, chips wide of the cage. Panarin down low over to Flabbergas. Flabbergas in the enemy territory, behind enemy lines. Looks to get this one back for the boys in blue. Flabbergas looks to dangle at Rakibo. Not something too many people can do as he loosens that one up to the top side, out to the point. Panarin dangles, shoots, and that one's chipped wide of the cage. Flabbergas to Crusade. Crusade to Rakibo. Rakibo in his own defensive end. Sends out one back out to Doug. Doug going to let this one leak out the straight along the far side boards. Panarin gets a step on Crusade. Forehand shot chipped down over to Flabbergas. Doug to Crusade. Crusade off the back end, gets a step on him, out in the neutral zone, looking to do the 1-2 steep, but he's not able to get through it cleanly. Lemonbot back over to Panarin, off a body in the process. 8 seconds remain in the first. Here's Panarin with it now, looking to get this one away from the opposition. A backhand shot chucked into the corner, and that will do it for the first period of action. A good period and a good competition down there on the ice. Colorado Cobras, Columbus Clappers, tied at 3 at the end of 1. I mean, both teams might have the same amount of goals, but the shot department is another story. The passing game still in favor of Colorado. They're getting their team chemistry down as the series continues. We'll see if that comes in play here. 15 turnovers total in the matchup. One that I was not expecting to see, but all 6 parties ready to rock, all 6 parties ready to roll. We're back down at center ice at the Cynical here in Columbus. Clappers on the right, Cobras on the left. And the puck is dropped, and this second chapter of play is on. Panarin to the near side. Taking this one off the back end. Scoops this one down low. Here's Doug with it now with a pop out to Rakibo. Rakibo off the forehand from the slot. Not able to take that one out with a nice shot. Here's Doug to Rakibo. Rakibo for the Cobras. Off Flabbergas towards the cage. Doug back in time. He's able to save the shot. Rakibo off the back end towards the cage. Crusade stops. Looks for the pull. But not able to find the puck on his stick. Lemonbond here with a forehand shot. Rifled into the corner. Flabbergas out to the point. Looks to take this one back down in personal. Doug with a nice stop there. Sends this one to the near side. This one cycled out over to Rakibo. Rakibo, the captain of the Colorado Cobras, here with it now with a forehand pass out past Doug into the corner. Panarin looking to take this one out to the far side. He's just battling for the puck. He was on the Cobras roster last season. Here's Panarin with it now. So he's seeing a few old teammates across the ice. Nice shot goes off the post. That would have been a magnificent one. 2 degrees of possibility. And Flabbergas almost pulled it off out in front of the cage, and Lemon Bond there to score it. And there's our difference maker. It's 4-3 in Columbus. Flabbergas generating yet again another silver platter for his teammate to send packing. Here's Rakibo going off the body, finds his way to Flabbergas. Looking at dangle, shot goes wide off the near side. Doug to the top side. Out to Panarin. Panarin with 3:35 remaining here in the second period here in game number 2. With a cycle out to Flabbergas. Flabbergas here in the slot. Shot off the body of Doug. Flap keeping control out in front. And a swing and a miss by Lemonbond. The ping was just a little too much to handle there. A good pass. Oh my goodness. They dialed it up. Holy cow. You can feel the phone buzzing from that one. Lemonbond with a huge forehand pass. Flabbergas waiting on the back doorstep. He asked for a trick or a treat. And he got himself a rock. And it's 3-5 here in the second. Crusade looking to do the same. Lemonbond with a nice shot coming out the other way, but not able to get that one on target. Panarin there with a nice save as well, keeping the score the same. Clappers back in the lead by 2. I think they had 4 unanswered goals here this match. I could be wrong. What a shot attempt by Flabbergas off the dome. That would have been on his highlight reel without even a question. Lemon shot down to the near side, goes over to Flabbergas, out cycled out to Panarin with a backhand chance, goes off Rakibo over to Crusade. Crusade here with it now for the Colorado Cobras, breaking this one out down the near side boards. Crusade, Lemonbond stepping with that one with the forehand shot, goes off Doug. Oh, what a shot attempt by Flabbergas yet again, waiting on the far side doorstep. And Lemonbond services that one quite nicely right off the body of Doug. The low pad shot finds a rebound out in the crease. And that lead is grown to 3. Doug with a forehand pass out to Rockybo. Stopped by Panarin. Chips that one back out to the Colorado territory. Flabbergas down in the near side corner. Looking to bring this one out to the crease. Nice stop there by Crusade. The puck's been beamed by a very small amount. I don't know if you can see the slight tilt on it or if it's just me, but it's there. And you can fight me about it. Panarin down low in his own corner. Out to Lemonbond. Lemonbond with a forehand chance. Gets that one chipped over the stick of Rockybo. Controlled back out by a few men playing ping pong at center ice. Doug leans with control. A good shot, but Panarin there with enough on that one to consider that one a save. Doug, flat, to the top side, loosened up. The conversation between Rockybo and Flabbergas comes out. Flabbergas' way over to Panarin. Panarin out the back end, out to Flap, looking for the double, but not able to find the whammy. Here's Panarin back in his own defensive end with 1:48 to work with here in the second period. Doug, back defensively for Colorado, finds his way to Crusade. Levitt, off the backhand, looks to advance this one. Crusade having the better body position, takes possession back for the boys in yellow. Doug with a bank pass off the face of Flabbergas. Dangle, shoot, scores! Doug ran the gauntlet, and he came home with nothing but a Snickers bar. 2 goals the difference now. Colorado getting on the board right towards the end chapter of period number 2. 1:34 remains. A great opportunity and a great shot. And a great dangle by Doug. Doug in the corner. Lemonbond trying to extinguish that one on the defensive side. Here's Flabbergas with it now with a cycle out. Nice shot attempt. That one goes off the side of the cage by Lemon. Off the backhand, wrap around. Flabbergas sends that one down to the near side wall. Panarin takes this one back for a little bit of possession time. Racking up them stats. Panarin, top side. Flabbergas in the corner. Looking to break this one down. He gets this one shipped off the stick. Crusade getting the possession back for the Colorado Cobras. Off the backhand, stopped by Lemon, controlled by Crusade again. A nice save there, controlled to the near side with a nice shot and a better save by Flabbergas. Panarin trying to get this one back in the corner. Crusade having the step on it. Looks to battle that one out. 4 men in the corner. One proceeds with the puck, and that's Crusade. Crusade off the backhand, looking in the corner. Off the backhand chip out to the red line. Doug here with a shot, stopped by Lemonbond over to Rockybo. Rockybo, Crusade with a nice shot, but not able to send that one on the money. Panarin with 34. Over past Lemonbond, off it to Doug. Doug with 30 on the clock. Lemon stops him. Forehand pass out to Flap. Flap here with a backhand touch, not strong enough to send it on the money. 23 out in front of the cage. Lemonbond to the near side point. Forehand shot goes off of Doug and wide. That's the first shot Columbus has had in quite a while. 14 seconds left here in the second. They still got that 2-point lead. They're looking to keep it. Rockybo looking to take this one down the one with his next drive. Rockybo looking to take something, but not a lot was given from the Clappers. And that one will remain in the corner. That's the end of period number 2. 4-6 is the score. Clappers getting the better side of the chances so far. But all 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll. Take a clip of it if you want to see the stats. So take this one back down to center ice. Columbus cutting out the work that the Clappers need to get done. The puck is dropped. 5 minutes is underway. We have the final chapter potentially on the board right now. Flabbergas, Lemon saved by Doug out to the near side and kept wide as this one comes out to the point. Panarin to the top side. Flabbergas trying to get that one through the solid object that was Rockybo. Here's Rockybo, the captain of the Colorado Cobras, down the near side with a forehand shot saved by Panarin and swept into the rug. Oh, what a chance! Out in front of the crease, Panarin was in trouble, double teamed by the Colorado Cobras. Crusade sends him out of the crease. Doug sweeps that puck right across the goal line. 20 seconds elapsing. We're down to a difference of 1. Here's Panarin with it now. Playing with some fire. Lemonbond trying to keep that one away from the goal crease. Out in front. Nice shot, but a better save. Man, the Cobras playing with desperation as they should. As if this period does not turn in their favor, they will be walking home and seeing the end of their season at the end of these next 4:18. Doug off Flabbergas. Flabbergas off the back and looks for a shot. Scores with a little bit of a spinorama out the far side post, and he brings that lead back to a total of 2. Right off the stick with a rifle on the top right shelf. Nobody could have predicted it. With 4:12 remaining in the third period of action, we're back to that difference. Aaron looks to drive this one down the near side board. Shot into the corner. Here's Rockybo out of the zone. Crusade looking for the shot attempt. Not able to find it easily with a nice shot. Panarin there awarded that save. Sends this one into the corner. Panarin off the blue line to the blue line. Flat. Lemon. Shot goes wide. Doug trying to get this one back for the boys in yellow. Flabbergas gets a step on him down into the near side corner as he tries to pull this one away from the boards. Flabbergas out, shuffled along the wall. Lemonbond with a bank down into the enemy territory. Doug here with a step on it. Looks to the top side of the ice for a solution. That one sent into the corner. Panarin to the near side. Looks to take it back far side. Off the forehand, Panarin sends this one over to Flappagas here on the near side slot with a shot off the end wall, finding its way back over to Lemon Bond. Lemon Bond from the point, gets past Rocky Boat. Doug controls, backhand chip, almost able to send it on, but not quite. Crusade gets thrown into the cage, and Panarin will take control. Rocky Boat getting a touch on that one, Flappagas comes back for it, shoot, scores! Oh my goodness, what a shot off the backhand, chips it in. And with a great trajectory, finds a way to get it past Doug. 8-5 here at the Senecal. Who would have thought? Here's Panarin with it now, looking to take this one out for the Clappers. Flappagas looking to get another one on the board, looking for that MVP trophy at the end of the season. Doug, Rocky Boat, Panarin drives this one down the near side into the defensive end. Crusade here picking up where he left off. Panarin not letting things be easy. Flappagas getting involved as well, sends the one back over to Panarin. Panarin out towards Lemon Bond. Doug making things difficult on the top side point. Crusade to the top side corner. Maybe to the near. Finds its way off his stick. I think that one glitched out a little bit, but a backhand pass goes off Lemon Bond. Doug here fighting for that one out in the neutral zone. Conversation comes out to Flappagas. Flappagas here with a forehand chance into the corner. Doug out the other way. Lemon Bond stopping his progress. Doug resuming. Backhand. Crusade shot off the far side. No! Oh! If there was a time for a mulligan, it would be now. The difference remains 3, and my heart physically hurts. Crusade almost able to hit a shot at the redemption, but that one rings off the iron and will ring through his dreams. Panarin banks off the boards. Panarin shot down the straight, finds his way off Flappagas. He misses the netting, finds his way off Lemon Bond. Doug there with a nice save. Crusade pulls, shoots, goes off Panarin into the corner. Panarin trying to get this one along the wall. Crusade here getting the better side of the body position, but no passing lane has been had. Lemon Bond shutting that down, goes off Rocky Boat's shot, cranes off the cheekbone of Flappagas. Doug, Rocky Boat, panhandle, near side, gets it past Lemon, sent over to Crusade. Crusade off the back end, tries to get this one through Panarin. Up towards the near side post, and Flappagas there to save the day. Panarin leaves that one alone. Crusade out to Rocky Boat, but not able to get that one through Flappagas. Flappers on the defensive side just trying to turtle through this throughout the remainder of the period. If they keep the score the same, they win the series. Doug trying to just W that one into the goal line. Not able to do so. Shot goes wide. Panarin, Flap, off the near side. He's going to dump this one down into the Colorado zone. Rocky Boat just trying to survive through this fight. Lemon Bond here with a nice forehand pass out to Panarin. Colorado Cobras might just be looking to play some keep away for the rest of the regulation is the word I was looking for. 56 remains on the clock. 3 goals to be had. Rocky Boat softly to Doug. Doug reading Lemon Bond really greatly there. Gets that puck stopped up. Rocky Boat trying to pounce on this one. Takes possession back behind his own goal line. 45 remains in regulation. Rocky Boat, top side. Flappagas sent over to Panarin. Panarin leaving that one leak through. He knew it wasn't on, so he's going to take possession now. Rocky Boat trying to just jam his way through. Off the W key from the forehand. Not able to send that one soaring. Panarin in the corner. Leaks this one out to Flappagas. Flappagas off the backhand. Looking to get one more play in the book for the Clappers before they might be moving on to play Pittsburgh. Flappagas finding his way down the top side. Shot goes across the bow. Finding its way off Doug. Crusade off the backhand. Flappagas controlling it into the end wall as he takes this one top side. 10 on the clock. It looks like their fate has been sealed. Colorado looking for one more chance on the offensive side, but that one goes wide in the cage. Here's Panarin with it now with a chip out, and that will be all she wrote. Final score, game number 2 coming to a close, 8-5. The finalizer, the Columbus Clappers, moving on to play the Pittsburgh Vipers in the semifinals of the Pro Playoffs. Good season for the Colorado Cobras, a hard-fought one, and one that is seriously deserved. 5th seed in the Pro Division is not an easy feat, but they were able to manage it with the roster they had. A great season for the Colorado Cobras, and I congratulate them on the 8-8-1 record that they finished with. Nobody can discredit that. They're a pro team at heart, and I don't think they're going to be going anywhere anytime soon. They might reform the roster a little bit during the offseason, but that might be the extent of it. But nonetheless, 5-8, final score of game number 2. Great pressure for both sides of the ice. 21 shots for the Clappers, 14 for the Cobras. I was kind of hoping for the Battle of the Snakes because I had a whole documentation that I was going to go through for the pregame. But Clappers Vipers, I can't think of a better semifinal than that. We'll have to see that whenever it comes to be. Possession time, about as even as you can make it. For the first time this series, the Clappers found themselves on top in the passing department. But takeaways, it's got to be said, I thought it was going to be a much more than that. I thought we were going to see like 50 takeaways from both sides of the ice. Both of them have a really good neutral zone trap, but we didn't quite see it here tonight. But good stuff down there. We'll see how the rest of the season goes for the Columbus Clappers. We'll see the Colorado Cobras back again next season if they want to. We don't force anyone to play, but nonetheless, a good game. Taking a look at the personal stats. Doug played fabulous. 11 saves out of the 13, 3 goals out of the 5. Colorado Cobras' finest man on the ice, Doug. Great stuff. Almost the Stonewall this season, was 1 save away from making it, but a great season for him. His first time in pro, he did magnificent this regular season and the postseason. It's not an easy task being a 3 in the pro division. It's a lot of stick battles. You can ask Panarin, you can ask anybody. You can even ask Lemon. He's been around a hot second. He used to play 3. Being a 3 in pro is the most stressful job. T will attest to that too. And Doug played it greatly. I don't know how his nerves were during all of this, but great stuff there by Doug. Crusade also playing great pressure on the back check against Panarin. I haven't seen a man hound Panarin as much as Crusade did this game, and he created a lot of turnovers and a lot of offensive chances because of it. And great stuff from him. Rocky Bell also has to deal with all the scheduling. Being a captain in SPL is one of the most stressful things you can do in life, and you can ask any of them, and they will agree with that. Trying to schedule with the other captains, not exactly an easy feat. Thank you for all your work, Rocky Bell. Thank you for all your work, Lemon Bond, and the other captains as well. But player of the match, Flappagas. 11 shots on his 5 goals. Really did God's work out there with only touching the puck for 14 seconds uncontested, with 11 of those seconds being shots. Not a lot of difference being made with the movement of the puck, but he's dimed up his teammates time and time again. He makes chances happen. Flappagas had a great game here, this great series this evening. And Aaron, of course, also controlling the game for, I think, the most possession time in the series. Played a great matchup. 3 shots, 6 out of the 9 saves, and 3 points to tag onto his line. 11 Bond, 5 points on the night too. Did really great in the neutral zone. Really played on that passing game. What the stats don't show you are the amount of back-checking pressure that both of these teams had tonight. If you look back at a lot of the chances that came off the offense from the Cobras, Clappers played a great neutral zone game. 1 man to the puck, 2 men to take out the passing lane, and somehow, you just keep it out of the shot lane. They played a great game. They played it back magnificently. And I can't think of a better team to make it into the semifinals. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. That's going to be it for the SPL Network. We're moving on. We're moving on into the next few chapters. Tomorrow, Plague and the Typhoons will be taking the center ice at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tune into the SPL Network for your finest. We're going to play it by ear. We're going to see what happens. I'm excited for that matchup. Seeing the Rookie of the Year take to the ice against the defending champions, it's a story for the books and a story for history. But thank you to all of our supporters here on the SPL Network: Eli, Irvion, Laugh Track, JS Tronics, Gubby, Minnesota. We got Messiah and also Fizz on the legendary list, alongside Cloudy, Renard, and Clifford making their way up into the green source. But yeah, I'm trying to get a way to make this scroll a little bit faster, so I'm still experimenting with this. It's not lined up, and it really annoys me. I'm gonna fix it right now. That's a little bit closer. I don't know why it doesn't line up right, but thank you to everybody on this list. You all hold a special spot in my heart. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Slapshot goodness. And it's only a matter of time until we see another Irvion champion crowned. Yeah, Typhoons looking to be a dark horse this season. We'll have to see if they can complete the trifecta here tomorrow. I think it was at 8:30. Check the website. That's where we get all of our details here in the caster's booth. But thank you all for tuning in to the SPL Network. My name is Darth, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next broadcast.